Hello YouTube, this is Enchanted Life Path TV, and as promised I'm going to start going back through over all of this, the first 6 hours and 47 minutes as we can see here, of the Brussels bombings. That's how long we did record for. Me and my subs, we all sat here all day. We done another 3 hours in the night as well, so we covered it for pretty much 10 hours. We were sitting here basically laughing our heads off at the shit these mainstream media people were talking. Here is a prime example. So what I've been doing, just sifting through all of this, and we're going to start firing off a load of videos, just highlighting all the mainstream media's lies and bullshit that they were talking about on the day in question. So now, this first man, see if you notice his little slip up. I'm sorry if it has got me talking it, but I am just literally playing it over from the footage which I have captured on the day of the events unfolding.
Response will be probably as good as it can be, but even then lessons will still be learned, and we will learn lessons from what's happened in Brussels.
Christophe, thank you. While we've been speaking, a few more news lines have dropped. Belgium is beefing up its security at nuclear plants. This is coming from the Belga news agency, who's providing us with a lot of our coverage this morning, providing us with a lot of facts.
Why have you given them the keys to the nuclear plants now, you bastards?
Also, a comment from the Brussels police spokesman, Christian de Konik, who is now saying that there were deaths at the Maelbeek police station near the European Union headquarters. This is coming from the Associated Press news agency. They're the only agency that is reporting that, so perhaps we should treat this with some caution, because it's the only source that is saying this so far, but they are a reputable news agency. Apparently there have been deaths at the Maelbeek police station near the European Union headquarters. This is coming from a Brussels police spokesman, Christian de Konik, and also just hearing there that security at nuclear plants in Brussels is also being increased, understandably, given the events of this morning. Let's bring in our correspondent, Alex Rossi, who is at Brussels Airport for us. Alex, you were there this morning. You witnessed what was happening firsthand. Just remind us what you saw, what you heard.
Oh yeah. Just before we listen to what this fella says here, he's just made a brilliant point in here, Matrix. All the fundraising to go to the Brussels elite. Oh my God, have you seen what they do when they put these fundraising things up? Just for instance, there was the, oh my God, the Red Cross or someone's done a big massive fundraising, they raised £6 billion or something stupid like that, right? After the Haiti earthquakes, and what they've done is, go and Google this story as well, anyone who's watching on a computer right now or your phone, just drag it straight up. They built one house, they replaced all of that earthquake damage with everyone's money that they all sent in via donations from all around the world. They rebuilt one house, not all 6 houses. It was between 1 and 6, but half the country got levelled, Haiti, and that's what they done. All the Haitians were devastated, and they built one house with like billions. They raised billions, and they built one house. Oh my God, how much does it cost to build it out there? Not billions. But expect to see all the same little money grabbing tactics going on now. We'll see all the adverts on the telly, and we'll see all these appeals and everything going off, and yeah, what a disgrace.
We're checking in this morning to get our flights. We had our boarding passes. We've gone through security. I've got my boarding pass here, booked on our flights to Tel Aviv. We've gone through security, our main bags checked into the main hold, our hand luggage screened. We then gone into the duty-free area. I was buying chocolates for my children for Easter, and then we heard 2 very loud explosions. We didn't just hear them though, we felt the walls around us shake. We could smell whatever the explosive device was. There was smoke coming through into the area we were in. Very hard to say how close we were to it. It felt quite close, but the blast could have been redirected by the shape of the building. Not quite clear how close we were to it. And then lots of distressed people, panicked people, some of them finding cover, because at that point we thought there may be another explosion. We didn't know what the cause of that explosion was. My instinct was telling me that this was a terrorist attack. It couldn't have been anything else but an explosion caused by a bomb. And then of course the streams of people coming towards us. I saw one woman who was covered in blood, coming down her face. Lots of people crying, other people trying to call their loved ones. Lots of confusion.
I would definitely, you know, the way you're saying, you'd probably choke a few here and there and slap a couple up. I'd run up and put us up behind them and mess his hair up and go, too short, stupid like that, and then push him out the way, ask me a question. These dickheads, these guys dickheads need to fuck off.
The authorities, of course, also, you forget this, they're caught up in this. They don't know what's going on. They're frightened. They don't know what to respond. There's no information coming to them as to what to do or what is happening. We then moved up through the buildings where the gates are. The buildings evacuated outside onto the tarmac. And you can see the airport behind me. People are then being moved to the nearby villages eventually we come and found our satellite truck here.
Did you hear him? He said he'd come and found a satellite truck here. Now, he was just on his way home through all the airport, buying his kid little chocolates for Easter and all this shit, what he said before. But then, how come he's got, and it wasn't just this news team, because we had news teams on the scene straight away from RT, we had them from BBC, we had them from Sky, we had them from CNN. So, as usual, these were the front line of the lie. These were the first people, the frontline crisis actors. He's scripted. Why did he have, when he was just making out that he was in the airport, just conventionally, and he was just on his way home, just about to pass boarding, get on the plane and go home, nice little day. Where have you just been in Brussels, mate? What have you just been doing in Brussels with your satellite truck? I want to just let you hear him again.
Come to them as to what to do or what is happening. We then moved up through the buildings where the gates are. The buildings evacuated outside onto the tarmac. And you can see the airport behind me. People are then being moved to the nearby villages eventually we come and found our satellite truck here so that we can broadcast. But very, very...
What's he done? He's just gone and found a satellite truck. So not only did they have Sky News reporters, BBC News reporters, every news reporter all around the world already there stationary, he also has a satellite truck waiting for him. Oh my god, I cannot wait to find him. In fact, go on Periscope and type in Belgium.
So, that to me was another clear attempt from these mainstream media people to shove lies down our face. Anyone wants to come over and catch this complete live stream, all 6 hours, 7 hours nearly of the first thing, just sit through it. It is quite entertaining from our outlook, the way we're all in the chat talking about it. I read all the comments out from the people's chat, so their opinions were also documented. We've done very well. We did do well to hold it together for that long, so the proof's in the pudding. But I'm just going to sit here now and picking all these little bits out like him, because he was quite prominent throughout the day. We've seen a lot of footage of him. So, yeah, he was the front line of the lie from Sky News. Anyone wants to come over to my website, enchantedlifepath.com, and go onto the Enchanted research page, you'll find some quite good findings, which I've already found in regards to the Brussels bombings and the terror and everything else, basically. But there's going to be a lot more coming out of this particular video here, which is available to view now on my YouTube channel. So please do come over and subscribe as well. Help the channel out, because you know what, this channel gets desecrated, its views get messed with. I have found the first person on the whole of YouTube who's reporting the fact that the bomb came out of the ceiling. Also, I'll put this in this video now if I've got enough time. I only have 10 minutes on this screen recorder. We've got 1 minute left, but if anyone wants to come over, Brussels attack exclusives, the bomb was in the ceiling, make this viral. It was an inside job. Now, as we can see here, I'll speed it up to one. If I can just mute that, sorry. Speed it up to one of these little parts where it's actually showing the blast. What I'm doing is going over every frame, every possibility, and looking at it properly. And this is the first physical change of any sort in the room. The next is a downward outward blast from it, ruling out any suggestions that it was a ground impact level blast with the force going upwards and outwards. It's the opposite way round. Please come over and have a look at this video as well. This should be viral. It should have 100,000 views. Anyone else on the whole of YouTube put Brussels anywhere near the title and they have got multi-thousand views. My channel's so desecrated and so censored, it'll never get like that. So credit to the people who are here watching all of my stuff.